Good day, learners. Our lesson for today is all about using phrases meaningfully. What are the kinds of phrases? And what are some of the rules in using phrases? Let's begin. Phrase is one of the most important elements of English grammar. When we say phrase or phrases as for the plural form, it is a group of related words and does not have a subject and a verb. Therefore, phrases act to complete and strengthen the sentences to become meaningful. For example, walking a dog. Can you see any subject or verb in this group of words? There's none. Another example. Before the first test, is there a subject and a verb in this group of words? There's none, right? How about the last one? Can you see any subject or any verb in this group of words? There's none also. Therefore, these group of words are phrases. Now, there are three commonly used phrases. We have a noun phrase, prepositional phrase, and a verb phrase. Let me discuss with you what are these and what are some of the rules in using each kind of phrases along the way. First, let's have the noun phrase. A noun phrase contains a noun and any associated modifiers. A noun phrase is usually assembled centering a single noun or words that functions as the name of an object, creature, places, and so on, and works as a subject, object, or a complement in the sentence. For example, take a look at this group of words. New female teacher. This group of words has a noun, which is the teacher, and other associated modifier. Therefore, this is a noun phrase. Another example, the long and winding road. The modifiers in this group are, we have the noun road and the modifiers, the long and winding. Since it has a noun and modifiers, therefore we can say that this is a noun phrase. Next, let's have a prepositional phrase. A prepositional phrase consists of preposition, its object, it's either a noun or a pronoun, and any words modifying the object. Again, a prepositional phrase always begins with a preposition and connects nouns. For example, across the valley of Cana. Okay. You can see that there is a preposition across and modifiers, the, and an object, valley of Cana. Therefore, this is an example of prepositional phrase. Another example, between two lines. Again, it started with a preposition followed by a modifier and an object. Therefore, this is an example of a prepositional phrase. Also, always remember that the prepositional phrases usually tell when or where. For example, in an hour. It suggests time or when. Another example, by the river. It refers to a location or where. Okay. Now, prepositional phrases are also close to the words they tell. Say, for example, Bryce received the criticism with a big laugh. Can you see the preposition? Correct, with a big laugh. Now, can you find the word they tell about? Exactly, it's Bryce. But the prepositional phrase is so far from the word it talks about. Now, this sample sentence is confusing. Let's try following the rule and convert the sentence. With a big laugh, Bryce received the criticism. Now we can say that the prepositional phrase with a big laugh definitely talks about Bryce, since it is now closer to the word it talks about. Okay? So that's for the rule and definition of prepositional phrase. Now let's have here. I have here the words that are often used as prepositions. You can pause this one and take a copy if you want to, or familiarize yourself with prepositions. Okay? Now let's have verb phrase. A verb phrase is made up of a main verb and its helping verb. When we say verbs, these are words that demonstrate an action such as sing, dance, smell, eat, and so on. For example, in this sentence, can you tell me which one is the verb? Okay, it's smells. Now, what makes it, or what makes a verb phrase? If we add or combine a verb with a linking verb such as is, must, can, will, has, have, and so on, they form a verb phrase. Going back to the example, transforming the first sentence, she can smell the pizza. Now the verb phrase in this sentence is can smell. Verb plus the can helping verb or linking verb. Now this forms verb phrase. Okay? I have here another example. Let's have another example. In this example, does it have a verb only or a verb phrase? Correct. This sentence has a verb only. What about the second one? Exactly, it has a verb phrase since the main verb is connected to a helping verb. How about these sentences? The first sentence has a verb. Correct. While the second one has a verb phrase since the main verb eat is connected to a linking verb. Great job! Once again, we have discussed about the three commonly used phrases. We have a noun phrase. A noun phrase contains a noun and any associated modifiers. Prepositional phrase, or it always begins with a preposition and connects nouns or any words it modifies. And lastly, a verb phrase, wherein the main verb is connected to a helping or linking verb. I hope you learned something from me today. This is your English teacher, Teacher Jai. Thank you and see you again.